In this episode, we will expose a secret. You might have wondered why, when you go into a Rolex AD boutique, they have so many risky dates on the show and so little Rolex sports stock. The Rolex 70/30 rule states that for every 70 non-steel sports watches sold by an authorized dealer such as the date-only Oyster Perpetual, Rolex will issue 30 sports watches. The requirements these approved dealers must meet to be the go-to business for these popular manufacturers will now be explained. You should be aware that every authorized Rolex dealer must sign a contract with the brand and a distribution agreement outlining what the dealer may, and perhaps more crucially, cannot do. But what precisely does this mysterious agreement contain? Let's start this talk off on the right foot. Hey there, this is Ava, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos like this. Since they have the necessary expertise, skills, and technical knowledge, authorized Rolex retailers are best qualified to guide you through the variety of available models, advise on the technical aspects of the watches, and assist you in making the decision that will last a lifetime. Rolex certifies official Rolex retailers, or ORR, and grants them non-exclusive permission to purchase and resell Rolex products at retail. Regardless of their location, Rolex maintains the right to avoid additional ORRs. After that, the ORR would consent to provide Rolex products in a manner consistent with Rolex's name's high standards, goodwill, and renowned reputation. Rolex has decided only to sell new products to jewelry stores or authorized Rolex jewelers, referred to as ORJ. Accordingly, Rolex may revoke the authorized status of one or more sites by the terms of their agreement without impacting the authorization of further jewelers' locations. An authorized dealer must adhere to a specific order procedure when obtaining allocations and buying items from Rolex directly. Every year, they organize everything for Rolex as a manufacturer. Furthermore, Rolex reserves the right to make any offers to authorized dealers at its sole discretion. What does this entail then? First, it implies that you depend on your authorized dealer's ability to obtain the annual allocations they are permitted to receive. Just because you're on the waiting list doesn't guarantee you won't move up, especially if you made large purchases or are seen as a valuable client. Because of this, you can think of the waiting as being zero. Rolex ships when and what it wants. Generally speaking, your authorized dealer cannot anticipate precisely which timepieces will be supplied to them. Therefore, your AD must purchase whatever Rolex supplies, and it is then their responsibility to try to sell the stock. Throughout the year, this process keeps repeating itself at regular intervals. Since they won't know until it arrives, when you ask your authorized dealer what stocks they're getting in, they don't know. Even stranger and more intriguing is the fact that Rolex chooses the allocation after the goods have been shipped and delivered. Furthermore, their inability to fulfill their supply obligations is not contested. Rolex is not required to complete orders. It doesn't need to do anything, and your AD finds it challenging. In essence, until those orders arrive, your authorized dealer has no idea what they will receive. So trying to get commitments by contacting ahead of time doesn't work. Therefore, back orders are canceled if your authorized dealer ordered specific timepieces but never received them. By the way, if there's anything else you'd like to learn, please let us know in the comment box below. If you want to know more, make sure to finish this video. And if you're planning to support this channel more, try our super thanks, wherein your comments will be highlighted, or join our membership program. According to the norms of retail sales, controlling and limiting the distribution channel is the key to success. Accordingly, Rolex wishes to control the distribution chain when dealing with its authorized dealers. What does retail sales exclusively actually mean? First, it indicates that the only price at which your AD or ORJ may sell timepieces is the MSRP or manufacturer's suggested retail price. Additionally, selling above MSRP is a clear violation of the contract and could result in the batch being revoked. This second point is a central sticking point in the agreement for those who have signed the retail sales only. As a result, there has been a considerable strain. As this is a true statement from the contract between a Rolex official authorized dealer and jeweler, take note. Jeweler undertakes to stock a defined essential stock plan at all times, year-round. Rolex will choose a basic stock plan from all of the existing Rolex lines for each approved site after consulting with a jeweler. It is expressly understood that compliance with this requirement is essential to maintaining status as an ORJ. In addition, the jeweler consents to give reasonable oral warning to Rolex personnel so they can evaluate their sales and warranty records and do an exhaustive inventory of all Rolex products they possess. If this standard clause is still in force today, Rolex's AD can check inventory. In that situation, according to the paragraph quoted, Rolex would be contractually permitted to visit the dealers if they legitimately wanted to confirm that its approved retailers were stocking their vaults with rare models. They also consider the prospect of looking over the warranty and sales information in this scenario. It stands to reason that this gives critics of the industry's alleged small practices plenty of fodder. The following fact may appear a little bizarre to you. Rolex has the exclusive right to purchase the timepieces assigned to the ORJ or AD, so if a dealer wants to close its shop, cease selling Rolex watches, or declare bankruptcy, they cannot resell those items to other people or on the open market. This is how Rolex maintains its firm hold on the market and prevents these items from exploding onto the secondary market. If an authorized dealer sells them to a third party, which is possible given that they've broken the contract and must pay damages for the sum they were paid for those Rolexes, Rolex would then be required to repurchase them. As it turns out, Rolex has the power to revoke its partnership with any authorized dealer or licensed Rolex jeweler for any reason it deems fit. They may transship goods to customers in the gray market or other segments of the secondary market who are not retailers for some various reasons, including the simple failure to comply with requisitions. It might be anything from bankruptcy to an authorized dealer desiring to transfer set inventory and business to another corporate entity through purchase because of the relationship and rules that Rolex has, which are of such high quality. The rules are a lengthy list of requirements that must be upheld for the value to hold and increase continually. There are advantages and disadvantages to this method, and these are limitations that they must adhere to. Similar distribution arrangements exist for brands like Audemars Piguet and Patek Philippe. Rolex, though, is best renowned for being in this regard. That brings an end to this episode. We hope we were able to address your concerns regarding the truth behind Rolex's authorized dealers. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel to get the most recent information on Rolex. Let us know what you think in the comments section down below. Again, this is Ava, and see you at the next one. But before you leave, did you know that authorized Rolex dealers choose who they sell to? Yes, they do. So to know more, click and watch this video here.